Welcome, adventurers. Today we are going to be seeing if LEGO Adventurers still has an influence on LEGO sets today. But first we have to understand, what is LEGO Adventurers? LEGO Adventurers is a LEGO theme that came out in the 1998 and ran till 2003, following the characters and adventures of Johnny Thunder, Dr. Kilroy, Pippin Ree, and I might laugh at a few of these names, Harry Kane, Mike Boblo, Sheper Sangai, Dory, and Jing Li. Some of the other side characters were Baron von Baron, also known as Lord Sam Sinister. So he's the same character throughout the adventures, he just kind of evolves over time. They were LEGO sets that took place in jungles, forests, sand dunes, and everything that you can think of, from ancient Egypt to the Great Seas to the Himalayas. This theme covered a lot of different areas and special artifacts that the adventurers could find, and there's also another sub-theme from adventurers that we have to discuss before hopping into what might possibly be some hidden adventurers sets in current day era. And that brings us to Orient Expeditions. This was a sub-theme from adventurers that ran from 2003 and it was discontinued in 2005. Now this theme has a special influence because all of the Orient Expedition sets were based on real-life locations. So now that we have a basic understanding of what Adventurers is and Orient Expeditions and the era that they retired in, can some of the influences leak over into sets today? And can some sets that were produced in this current day and age in LEGO have Orient Expeditions quality and values enough that it could actually be called a Adventurers LEGO set? The first set we have today is the Haunted House, released in 2020. The sub-theme for this LEGO set is Fairgrounds Collection, because this is a haunted house fairgrounds ride, but this has some very interesting references, so let's take a look at those. Its biggest callback to LEGO Adventures is a painting of Baron von Baron, which is most likely a reference to set 5919. Baron von Baron and Johnny Thunder raiding the tomb. I don't know if that's the name for the set, but here's a photo of it. Next, it has a Sphinx head on the wall, which I think is referencing 5938. Baron von Baron and Johnny Thunder. There's also a mummy in this one, and there's the Sphinx that we see the build for its head on the wall. Next, we see a column with some numerals on it of ancient times. I don't know what they mean, and that's referencing set 5958. It has Johnny Thunder, Baron von Baron, and Mr. Kilroy, I believe, and a mummy, another tomb set, so that's interesting. We have a Sphinx head, which is referencing another Adventurers set with the whole crew here this time, 5978. This is not an Adventurers reference, and we'll come back to this later, but there is an attic piece that has a skull in a green jar, and that is referencing LEGO Alpha Team, I think, the main villain for Alpha Team. We also have this golden cone, which is the exact build from Orient Expeditions set 7412. You can see that exact build in the little hut on the side of Mount Everest there. I think this is the Yeti Exploration Himalayas Mountains. Not necessarily Mount Everest, but Himalayas. And quite possibly the biggest reference here to LEGO Adventurers is Baron von Baron, also known as Lord Sam Sinister. When he went evil, his skeleton there hanging upside down. And I think it's a dead giveaway with the hat and the rangefinder. This is most likely Baron von Baron, also known as Lord Sam Sinister. There is also a shield tile referencing Basil the Batlord in set 6007. Not necessarily Adventures, but I thought I would point it out. So let's go back to that photo of Baron von Baron. There's a light brick located behind that photo, and if you push it, Pharaoh Hopti comes to haunt Baron von Baron for stealing the ancient red gem. So is the Lego Haunted House, the Fairgrounds ride, secretly an adventurer's set? Well, to come to our final conclusion, we have to take a look at the minifigures. And so we have the Fairgrounds conductors there, ghosts, some civilians for the fairground rides, and just another civilian with a ticket. Unfortunately, no adventurers minifigures. So I think this set is debunked. Confirmed, not a secret adventurers set. It had a lot of references to adventurers, more so than Alpha Team and Basil the Batlord from Lego Castle, but it just wasn't enough. So that's why this next set on the list is even closer to an adventurers set than you might expect, and that is the Orient Express. Now you might be saying, wait a minute, the Orient Express, isn't that a Lego train from the Icon series that is based off of the actual Orient Express? And well, you are correct, but hear me out. The LEGO Adventures sub-theme, Orient Expeditions, all of their LEGO sets were based on real-life locations, and the Orient Express is a real-life train. And it might not have any references to adventures, but it includes a very special minifigure, which is confirmed by the designer, a very in particular adventurers character included in this set. And who is that? It is none other than Galestorm, also known as Pippin Ree. This was confirmed by the designers. An adventurer's updated character included with the Orient Express. Now, I think having one of the actual adventurers for the Orient Express from a character from Orient Expeditions, both crossing over in the same set, is big enough evidence to me to classify this as a secret sub-theme adventurers set. Now, before you type anything hateful in the comments, this was just a fun video idea, and this is purely my opinion and my speculation on these two sets that have many references and the same qualities as adventure sets. And the Orient Expeditions, on my personal opinion only, is close enough to an Orient Expedition set that we've gotten since 2005, since the discontinuation of the Orient Expeditions theme. Well then, what is the point of this video if it is just purely opinion? Well, it shows us that LEGO has not forgotten about their original themes of Johnny Thunder and his adventurers themes, or Orient Expeditions if they're willing to remake a character. There is still a chance in the future that these sets might come back, and I just wanted to shine some light on some Easter eggs as well as some quite possibly secret adventurers Lego sets. So if you ever find anything related, any references to any classic sub-theme, feel free to join the Discord and shoot me a message over on there, and let's hunt for them Easter eggs. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.